guys, what is up? It's Melanie, and today I'm gonna be doing a fun video. It's almost like a haul, but a haul of everything I've made myself. Yeah, so it's everything I've crocheted or knit so far. I've been crocheting for almost 2 years. I started knitting pretty recently. I think I started knitting like 2 or 3 months ago. Haven't really stuck with it because knitting's really hard, but we'll pick that back up later. I'm really excited to show you guys everything that I've made so far today. It's kind of like my portfolio. Like, isn't that cool? I think knitting and crocheting is so much fun because literally you think of something and you can create it, which is amazing. And also, I'm just a very like hands-on kind of person. Like, I love it when my hands are active doing stuff. If I'm watching a show, if I'm doing anything, if I'm talking, hand me a needle and some yarn and I'm gonna go at it. Enough chatting. I'm super excited to show you guys everything I've made. I hope that this works as either inspiration for you guys to start your journey with crocheting and knitting, or inspiration on items you could recreate. Also, a lot of these items I have more in-depth videos on, like my first time making a sweater, first time making a hat, stuff like that. So check that out. And then the last thing, some of the items I'm also selling on my Poshmark, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into everything I've made. I want you to see the leaves. Oh, peekaboo. Hey. Imagine if that was my intro every single time. Hey guys, what is up? It is Melanie. I actually didn't want it further back. What am I saying? I felt like I was just standing too close to the camera. I wasn't vibing. Hey guys, so this is my rack of everything. Hopefully it is everything and I don't realize that I forgot something later when I'm editing this, because that will really bother me. I kind of tried to space it out in order of when I made, oops. That's just wrong. I tried to, wait, actually, I actually didn't. This is just so inaccurate. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I think that's accurate now, but I tried to order these so you can see my progression, you know, of when I started knitting / crocheting. I think people do these videos. I'm not really sure if they do, but I kind of wanted to show off what I made. So I'm going to show you guys the things. I'll try them on, of course, and then I'm just going to tell you a little bit about each piece. Let's start off with the very first thing I made, and it was this checkered bag, which it took me a really long time, and honestly, this is pretty good. I don't use these crocheted bags a lot because they're kind of delicate. I feel like they might actually not be, that might just be in my head, but like, I don't know, they have holes so you can't put like, well, I guess you could put pens and stuff in it, but sometimes I feel like there's a higher risk of stuff falling out. Honestly, this was a pretty big task to take up for a first crochet. Like, I'm pretty proud of this one still. I think it's pretty cute. I did checkered, which was like, I figured out how to change colors. It was just like double crochets the whole way around, but I learned how to like increase and decrease. And I remember the first time I tried crocheting, I was on FaceTime and I literally like couldn't, I'm a huge multitasker, but I couldn't like process how to do this and speak at the same time, which is funny now because I crochet while I do literally anything. I'll be watching a movie, I'll be talking to people, I'll be in class, I'll be driving. Just kidding, I don't do it while I'm driving. That would be crazy. Anyways, that just shows progress, and I remember this feeling like it would take forever. I think it ended up taking like a couple of weeks, maybe like a week actually. Also, I will try to link as many of the tutorials that I followed for these items in the description below. I wanted to make another version of the bag, but kind of like a mini one that was more structured and just like a little more perfected, since that was just my first, you know, like rough draft, like first time crocheting. So I made this one, which was just 2 shades of green. I think it turned out pretty well. From what I recall, it was a breeze because I didn't have to like watch a video. Like, once you understand how crocheting works, it's also just so much more enjoyable. You can kind of just figure out, like, a lot of it is very logical, I guess. Same thing, I don't use it a whole bunch, honestly. Like, I think it's cuter than it is practical, just because once you put stuff in it, it kind of like sags weird and stuff. I still think it's fun. The next thing I made, I moved on into clothes because it was getting hotter out. I made this one. I think it was based off of like a Pinterest photo or something. Most of these were based off of like something I seen somewhere. I made this very like strappy bag. This was the first time I learned how to do little like cups like this, which I don't remember how to do at all, so I'd actually have to relook that up. Still like the colors. I think it's fun. It reminds me of like a starburst or something. Fun summer cover up. Very cute. I think they whipped this out pretty quick too. Tank tops, like bralettes and stuff, you can just like grind them out during a movie. Next off, I made this little butterfly top because I believe this was when TikTok was really popping off. I saw some girl crochet a butterfly top and I was like, that's gorgeous, I want that. So I found a tutorial on YouTube and I really like, you can't tell holding it up, but I'll try it on and I think it looks really cute on. It's very, very tiny. Like it looks like if you move the wrong way, you're gonna be nipping. I had to like watch this tutorial in depth while I was doing it, which is fine because I mean, look at this thing, it's very precise and stuff. I think it turned out pretty well. I think it's really cute. I just have never worn it and I still don't know when I will ever wear it unless I'm taking like an Instagram photo or something. I could probably wear this to Coachella, but I'm just not going to Coachella. Then I'm going to talk about these two kind of together. This is when I was kind of practicing with different yarns. So this one is cotton and then this one is normal yarn. I don't know, like wool something. I don't know, acrylic. It's acrylic. I remember I made both of these in Hawaii and I was on vacation there and I was like, duh, I'm gonna bring my crochet hook to the beach on the plane. It worked out great. Crocheting on the beach, a vibe. This is when I discovered that TikTok will take down your videos. I would like try these on and they would take my videos down even though people post full-on bikini videos all the time and I was like, I don't understand what's happening. Now that I look at them, they are really small squares, which also makes sense why you can whip them out so quickly, which is kind of awesome because they're backless. You can't really tell. I'll try them on though. They're backless and they're just super strappy, so they're really, really quick to make. I don't think I've actually worn a lot of my stuff. I love making stuff. I think the act of crocheting and knitting is so therapeutic and so fun, but a lot of times I don't like know what to do with the items. Like sometimes I'll wear them, but also sometimes I just never reach for them, which is kind of sad. Anyways, next one. This one. A lot of these I feature in random videos. This one was based off of a little like top I saw on Pinterest. This, like, it looks cute kind of and this could be me like being critical about my work, but sorry, my arm keeps getting tired from holding it up, so I just keep going back down. But I understand this could be me being kind of critical about my work and stuff, but also I'm really stubborn and I don't follow patterns when I definitely should. I just think like, yeah, a lot of crocheting does make sense and you can figure it out, but also a lot of times my tops end out like very uneven like this. Like I think it's still wearable. I think the pattern is cute. The concept is really cute, but I put a lot of time into it just to like not use a pattern and then for it to fit weird, which is completely my fault. Either way, I still think it's kind of fun. It's just like this long sleeve sweater that's kind of like boxy. I really like the colors and stuff. I made this during my entire first semester at Malibu. It's so funny how like I associate all these things with the period and the mental state I was in when I was making it, but I was very happy at Malibu and I would crochet at the beach with my friend and I was teaching some of my friends how to crochet. It was a grand old time. Holds good memories for me. This one was the first bottoms I made. I didn't really know where to put this because I like started this one back here. I didn't finish it till, oh, I didn't finish it till later. I didn't finish it till, oh my gosh, I didn't finish, when did I finish that? I don't remember. Anyways, it's here now. It's this little skirt. I think this is really cute. It was pretty simple to make. Kind of time consuming because like this compared to a little bralette or a tank top is definitely a lot more surface area, but it was really simple. It's just like a cylinder, you know. I learned how to do ribbing for this one, and then this shoelace belt I just put around it because it's too big, so I do that to tighten it around my waist. But I also think it looks kind of cute. What I discovered from wearing this is that because crochet stuff can be like kind of stiff sometimes, and like I didn't make this to be like a super tight fitting mini skirt because I don't really wear those that much. I made it like, you know, just a little bigger and looser. You could feel like all the air under there, and the first time I wore this I didn't wear Spanx or anything, so I just felt like I was flashing everybody, when in reality it's not even that short. It's pretty high-waisted, but just because the material. So I think from this I learned that I either really need to wear Spanx with it or I need to make them tighter, which actually would probably be easier because then it's less crocheting to do. Next one, you guys should all know. It's the huge sweater. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. The huge chunky sweater that I crocheted. This was a pretty early on project, a pretty ballsy project. It took me under a month, I think. I have a whole video on the process of making this, and once again I didn't follow like instructions or a pattern or anything for this, and I think it turned out okay. I think it's cute, but honestly I don't reach for it a lot just because it's so heavy, but when I do wear it, I like it a lot. I should wear it more. It's just like, it feels a little bit delicate because I was still in the beginning of making it, but it has little granny squares, little like checkered ones. I try to make it like unique and very clear that I made it myself. This one was a little bucket hat that I made. I also made a video out of this. It was this really pretty wool that I got. I really love the color of it, and I made this while I was in London. This was super easy to make, really quick. I think it's pretty fun. It'll be a fun like beach hat or something. I'm actually selling this one on Poshmark and a couple of these things. If no one buys this though, I'll definitely be wearing it in the summer. I still think it's cute. Over here, the first thing that I ever knit, and if you take a closer look, you can definitely tell. Hopefully you can see the texture here. I started off by just making a bunch of different boxes because I just wanted to understand like the technique of knitting, and then I tried out different stitches and stuff, and then I ended up just sewing all of the different boxes I made together into this very boxy tank top. But I think the yarn color was really fun, and then it's also kind of strappy in the back. Onto this one. This is a sweater that I knit. I also have a video on this one. Contrary to this one, I used really big needles, so as you can see, it's very holey, which makes it, sounds weird, but really holey, which makes it a lot lighter when you're wearing it. I also learned how to make another style of ribbing for it, which I really like, but it's just very oversized, very flowy. This next one is actually one of my favorite pieces. It was also somehow one of the easiest to make. I think it looks very professional. It's just like a simple little v-neck tank top with like wide straps, nice ribbing that like goes around the entire perimeter. I made this one in London also. I remember I had to buy a whole new ball of yarn just to finish like this much of the strap, or else I would have been 98% done with my shirt, and it bothered me, but I'm glad I did, and I definitely want to make more of these because I really do like how this one turned out. We are heading towards the end onto my last two items. So I actually finished both these items this week because I've been crocheting like a mad woman. This skirt I actually started back when I was in Malibu because I learned how to make granny squares there. What am I doing? I should show you guys. I learned how to make these gorgeous granny squares there. I think this skirt was inspired by like a picture I saw on Pinterest, but I learned how to make these granny squares while I was there, so I started making them, and then I didn't finish making these until like after I went abroad and came home. So there was like a 5-month pause on this, but I'm so glad I finished it because I think it's so cute. As you can tell, it's pretty short, so it's kind of like a little mini skirt, but it has this little like tie around the front, which actually doesn't do much. It's more for decoration, but I think it's so adorable, and it also has this little scalloped edge on the bottom, which I think is so adorable. I'm also just obsessed with the color combo of this. On to the last item. This one I literally finished today. Funny story, I started this to make another tank top like this, but then I decided that I didn't want another tank top that was this color. So I came up with this color scheme, which I'm actually obsessed with. I think it's very like subtle beachy. I think it'll be great for the summer, and I just kind of went along with it, building it up, and then I was like, wait, why is this literally huge? Because I don't measure anything. And then I was like, I should make it into like a little sweater vest-ish thing instead of a tank top because it wasn't going to be tight fitting. So that's exactly what I did. Kind of made it so that it has these little like fold out collar things, which I think makes it a little more flattering, especially with like jewelry and stuff, but it's pretty boxy. I really like the colors and the pattern of it, so I think it's pretty cute. Alright guys, so that was it. It was so nice to chat with you. I had so much fun showing you guys everything that I've made. It was also so cool to just have it all set up on a rack because I don't look through all of it. But thank you guys for being here and watching this video and saying hi. Make sure to subscribe and let me know if you want to see other crafting videos, crocheting videos, knitting videos, literally anything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!
I know you wanna leave, so come on, baby, be with me so happily.
So ta-da!